Puck stays in momentarily, but he's able on the second bite to get that puck out of the zone. Rinks with a nice soft diagonal pass. Upended there by McCarthy. Heavy hit there at the defensive blue line. But working this game thus far. It's now Stars working that puck up, not out of the zone. They hit a body, it comes in. Speaker makes the save there. Oh, it was a snap shot. But Speaker, Bizarro up the left wing. Zimmich gains the offensive zone. He's into the slot all alone. Leaves it for Bizarro. He shoots, he scores! Oh my. Zim puck up and out of the zone thus far. Puck's going to roll to the defensive blue line for the Stars. Jammed farther by Schaefer. And it's Nikolaitis loading up, shooting in. Glove down nicely by the Rinks netminder. It rolled on him slightly. Speaker did the rest, though, sticking that aside. Viscoso then picked it up. And the puck now worked up to the Stars. It's McCarthy on a mini break. McCarthy in all alone. He shoots. A wonderful save there. It's the Rinks right back the other way. It's a 2-on-3 for the Rinks. Now a 3-on-3. The Rinks with some room. They shoot. A deflection, though, takes that puck up and out of play with 3:42. Rinks, there's 5 seconds left in the period here. They shoot. Speaker with the save, and that'll do it for period 1 after the 2-on-1. There's the buzzer here from Abe Stark. Stick around. We're going to put at the near half wall. Will the Rinks. Puck comes up to the blue line. It's sent wide there. Shot comes in. Speaker unable to keep that puck from leaking in as it went from the near out of the zone. This way are the Rinks. The 2-on-1. Now a 3-on-2 for the Rinks. They load up at the far point. They shoot in. Speaker able to just stick that up into the netting. By himself a face. Instead, it's going to be a break the other way. The Rinks in there. They shoot. Oh, and they're able to send that puck after a deke into the back of the net. And so, just like that, it's Rinks. Zimmich was just trying to find as much time out there as he could as the Stars made a change. Big hit there by Farrow. We're going to get a call, though, on him as Fisher touches up. Firing in, trying to hold the offensive zone. And the Rinks emerge with the puck and come all the way into the offensive zone. Do the Rinks. Speaker able to shut that down between the pads. And he's able to let it go here. Bizarro again picks up the puck. Fauci rolls into the zone. Bizarro on the backhand. Looks across the ice. He takes a hook on the hands. He's going to blow the drive by the near circle. Send that puck up and out of the zone. It's going to roll to a Rinks man here. A little bit of a mini break for the Rinks. They shoot in and they go over the shoulder of Speaker. And they're able to score. He's going to skate that out and take a heavy hit. It's going to be a penalty here. Nikolaitis shoots in. That puck spilled. Ensuing shot spilled just a bit wide, and now it's touched up. Line, they dump in. The Rinks now tracking that puck down, trying to shoot that in. Instead, it hits the side of the cage. Maybe Speaker's stick. We're going to get a call here, though. For Bizarro curls around his man, dances around a big hit there. And it'll be the Stars throwing that in on net. Hits the side post. It looks like it's being called not it. And Russo wins that face-off back. Shot thrown in. Sits in the slot. Shot. Score. That's Russo. Able to send that up and over the shoulder of the zone, at least momentarily. Farrow on the puck. Finds some open ice for Zimmich. Zimmich streaking up the right wing. He's got 3 Rinksmen on him, looking to size him up. Zimmich able, though. Pitch to it first, though. Zimmich has Schulman in front. Gets handcuffed just slightly by the pass. It's going to come all the way up to Coronati. Coronati loads up. It's blockered up into the netting there by the Rinks goaltender. As that puck was a high stick, and the Rinks touched that up, and so Nikolaitis now has the puck. Orlov creeps in. Nikolaitis shoots, and no rebound coming there. From puck rolls toward the blue paint. It's taken there by Zimmich. Comes all the way up to the slot. Leshner fires in. He loads up. Deflected shot. Comes over toward Fauci. He finds the back of the net. Does Fauci on the rebound. Now the Rinks at the top of the slot. They work it over to the nearer circle. They shoot in on Speaker. That puck under the pads. That first one bothered him a little bit. He keeps looking behind, but that puck with 10:50 left to go. It's a save there by Speaker. And it's a defensive zone draw at the near circle. Now Fisher. Zimmich working that puck forward for McCarthy. McCarthy breaks in, leaves it for Schulman all alone. Saved nicely there. McCarthy nearly pulls that out of the air. Instead, the net comes off. It's touched just wide, and it'll be the Rinks breaking into the offensive zone. They've got a little space now until Gorlov able to get the puck to the near half wall. Unclear what the dump in deeper again, but it comes back to Viscoso momentarily. Zimmich in for support. Rolling puck is going to be tapped farther into the slot, and that's a score near corner. It's the Stars working to get that puck out toward the center of the ice. Fisher sends that down deeper for Nikolaitis. It's loose, and Pizarro takes a cross-check to the hip there. Instead, the rink stuffed that in deeper. Sullivan jousts with his band as the puck rolls to the circle. It's tapped farther, and Speaker able to cover up there with the leg pad and make a save, trying to work that puck deeper into the zone and get a shot off here. And they find Gorloff in the mid-slot. Gorloff shoots, no deflection coming there. Nicolaitis nearly got his stick at that up toward Fauci. He is the goal scorer. And Fauci sends a shot off a body, doesn't hit the cage, but Simic comes away with it on the backhand. Goes backhand, forehand, he scores! Simic with 120. Now Speaker off the ice. Well, you didn't have that on the bingo card today. Speaker playing the puck at his own blue line. Oh, the goalie run there behind his own cage. We'll see what the call here is. Well, hello and welcome on in Midnight Sports as we bring you a hockey game from a chilly E.J. Murray Memorial Skating Center in Westchester, Yonkers, New York, as the New York Stars take on the South Westchester Blackhawks in an EJEPL regular season matchup. We've set up here in the balcony of the arena for an end zone view because it gives you the least obstructed view of the rink, but don't adjust your television dials, as we do have a bit of netting in front of us, so the autofocus on the camera is going to be working real hard today, as is D-Biz behind the lens as always. The Blackhawks coming into this weekend with a 16-7-2 record on the year. Most recently, the Blackhawks have beaten the New Rochelle Lightning by a score of 2-0, lost to the Triple-A New Jersey Junior Titans by a score of 2-3 in overtime, and beaten the Palisades Predators, more than one Palisades Predators by a score of 7-1. That is an impressive hockey team at the EJEPL Futures 1 level. Some common opponents for the Blackhawks include a victory over the Cutting Edge King Cobras by a score of 4-0, a team that beat the Stars 7-3. A loss to the Long Beach Lightning 1-3, a team that beat the Stars 11-0, and a 1-1 tie against the New York City Cyclones, a team that beat the Stars 9-3. The Blackhawks have a My Hockey rating 4 points higher than that of the Stars, which longtime Midnight Sports viewers will know predicts a 4-goal victory for the Blackhawks. As such, the Stars look to have their work cut out for them in this game, but viewers at home should take note. The Stars have been at their best in this young season when counted out of games and when their backs have been against the wall. Viewers should expect the Stars to play their opponents here today tough. If they do that, anything can happen. The Stars come into this game having played yesterday against the Long Island Rinks, losing in a heartbreaker in an LIAHLQ game by a score of 5-4. The game here today is the first of an 8-game road trip for the Stars, so they'll want to kick it off with a trip to Victory Lane. Programming note for you here, the Stars travel to Great Neck next Saturday, October 28th at 10:15 a.m. to take on the Bruins in another LIAHLQ game, and then head down to Montgomery County, PA, on Sunday, October 29th for an EJEPL doubleheader against the Genesis Hockey Club at 9:40 and 2:55. Subject to carrier restrictions, Midnight Sports will have all the coverage for you next weekend. First, though, it's an EJEPL tilt here from E.J. Murray as the Stars come to town to take on the Blackhawks. Keep it right here on Midnight Sports. Puck drop's going to be coming up next. We've had a little bit of a delay. Some equipment issues here cleaning the ice. The ice cut did not go exactly to plan as some snow was dumped at the far end of the ice. It's now just being cleaned off the ice surface as the referees helping out with the shovels to clear that ice surface so the players can play safely. We'll get the boards closed up here. We'll get the nets put out, and then it looks to be a 4-minute warm-up period. So you're going to get an extended live look-in right here on Midnight Sports for the warm-up period. We are so glad you were able to join us today. Enjoy that warm, comfy couch. We'll brave the elements for you. And if you'd like, feel free to listen to some royalty-free music as that ice does get cleared. Well, folks, just a little bit of an update here for you as the Zamboni is now back on the ice. That kid is back on the escalator again. The Zamboni's back on the ice, and there's a zone at the far end of the ice, the far end zone, if you will, that needs to be cut once again in the estimate of the officials. And so that's exactly what's going to happen here. So feel free to go grab that soda, that frosty adult beverage from the fridge. You're not going to miss anything for the next few minutes as the ice gets recut here momentarily. Look like the official not quite satisfied just yet with that cut. Zamboni's going to track back here and take another pass at it. And so if you were tuning in for a hockey game, you're getting the slowest F1 race you've ever seen in your life here, at least for the next couple of minutes. And it looks like the Zamboni is through the chicane, though, and is going to come in and head to the box. Zamboni's race director shouting box, box, box in the Zamboni's ear. And so they'll go for a tire change, maybe put on some soft tires there, try and set the fastest lap. But first, we'll play a hockey game here from E.J. Murray as the officials are going to put the nets back on their moorings, and we'll have that 4-minute warm-up period, which means a little bonus time on some royalty-free music just for you. Thanks again for tuning in, Midnight Sports viewers. Feel free to enjoy warm-ups or head to the fridge. We'll be back here in 4 minutes. Till then, enjoy. Well, just a minute left in warm-ups here from E.J. Murray Memorial Ice Rink in Yonkers, New York. Bit of a late start if you're just joining us. Still in the warm-up period as there was a Zamboni delay on the ice. A bit of a Zamboni malfunction, if you will. Dropped some snow at the far end of the ice that was cleared manually by the officials and the good folks who work here. And we're getting ready to roll, though, in this EJEPL matchup against the vaunted South Westchester Blackhawks taking on the New York Stars. It looks like, based on goalie warm-ups, it will indeed be Jason Diatelli in goal today. The birthday boy of the weekend. Everybody at Midnight Sports wishes him a happy and healthy birthday as he looks set to take over the blue paint here for the New York Stars. There goes the buzzer on the warm-up period. As you may recall, although yesterday was an LIHL Q game with 3 periods, this is an EJEPL game. We do love our acronyms here in youth hockey, and that acronym means that it will be 2 25-minute halves for the Stars. So the Stars will head on over to their bench for some last-minute strategy as the Stars goalies clean up the pucks at the net mouth, and the Blackhawks will do the same at their bench. Also, if joining late, bit of an explanation for our camera angle here. We are in an end zone of the ice rink as it gives us a little bit of elevation on the play. The bleachers, although nice here, are low to the ground and would not give you the same viewing angle at home. We'll have a net in front of us, so the camera will be doing a lot of work on the autofocus, as will D-Biz behind the lens. But no need to adjust your television screen. We'll get us and you sorted out here as play is about to commence. Looks like it'll be a line of Bizarro, Zimich, Viscoso, Coronati, and Polisi over the boards here to start this one off. Again, great to see Coronati back out there, and the Blackhawks will break their huddle too. Goalies being checked momentarily as Blackhawks goalie comes out, gives a wave to the official. Diatelli's ready to roll as well. And the scorekeeper's being checked, as is the other official. It'll be Zimich at the dot to take this draw. 25 minutes on the board. Board's being pounded, the puck's dropped, and we're away. One there by the Blackhawks. They cross their own blue line, work that up through the neutral zone to the weak side of the ice, break into the offensive zone, and they'll dump. Coronati will give chase all the way to the end boards. Blackhawks there at the same time. Coronati tries to shovel it just a bit farther. Now Zimich in for support. Puck gets caught between his skates. Blackhawks throw it up to the circle. Saved there nicely by Diatelli, and the rebound's cleared over toward Bizarro. Bizarro skate to stick, gets that out of the zone, and now he'll give chase on the forecheck. Aggressive forecheck, forces a pass. That's going to go all the way toward the end line. Icing wave, though, is Viscoso there, and that puck might have touched a Stars stick before it left the Blackhawks zone. Stars looking to work this puck out of their zone. A nice move there by Polisi. Sends that up into the neutral zone, and Coronati fires in to try and shield that puck. It'll be the Blackhawks coming the other way. It's now Viscoso in his own end, settling that puck down. It's at the near circle. It'll come over to Bizarro. Bizarro finds it there, sends that puck all the way up toward Farrow. Off the bench, shot comes in, goes just wide of the cage. Boy, that shot had more of a chance than anybody on the ice gave it credit for, other than maybe Farrow. It'll be Leshner now, reversing that puck in his own end over toward Farrow. Farrow on the puck, tries to kick it farther. Blackhawks pour in right in front of the Stars bench, but it's touched farther by Schulman. Schulman now has it in the neutral zone. He gains the line, tries to dump in, hits a body. Rolling puck comes all the way to the end boards, right in front of the camera well here, and Nicolaitis separates his man at least momentarily from the puck, and then it's a good hold there by Farrow. Farrow finds Russo. Russo over to Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis back to Russo. Tries to tip that one in. It's saved nicely. And then Russo takes a heavy hit at the end boards, but Schulman comes away with the puck. Throws it in front. It's sticked aside there by the Blackhawks netminder. It's Russo now on the puck, taking another hit, trying to pump that puck to some open ice for his Stars teammates. Blackhawks there first, though, and they'll break out of their zone. Good push there by the Stars just 2 minutes into this game as Leshner circles back for the puck in his own end. Can't quite jam it farther. It's touched, though, by the Stars up to the far point. It's the Blackhawks now in the offensive zone, sending it to the far point, loading up, looking for a deflection in front. Diatelli with a nice save, and that rebound's cleared by Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis throws that puck up, and it's going to come all the way into the Blackhawks zone as the Blackhawks bench is reminding the players on the ice that the Stars were making a change, but Fisher with a great forecheck gums up the play, and it buys the Stars some time to complete that change. Leshner now will fire all the way back to his zone. He's got a defensive partner in Schaefer out there. He tries that work up that puck for Fauci. Comes to the near half wall, and then it's dumped in again by the Blackhawks. Stars able to clear the zone. Blackhawks have it at center ice. They go point to point there, and then reverse toward the weak side of the ice. But that puck hops over all sticks, and Leshner will get to it first. Plays that off the far half wall, and now it's out of the zone. And giving chase again is Fisher. Fauci nearly took the puck off his man. Instead, the Blackhawks break the other way at center ice. Fisher again all over his man. Boy, what a 45-second shift for him so far. He shoots, he scores. It takes a deflection, and that's a goal there. Oh, baby. How about that? Fisher takes the puck off his man twice in the same sequence, crosses the blue line, shoots in from the top of the slot, and a slight deflection that is. I don't know, maybe the puck was going to leave the United States, but it was a deflection, not a defection, and that puck goes bar down and in. Wonderful play by Fisher. Well, ensuing faceoff, it's going to be Zimmage at center ice. It's one forward, but without possession. Pizarro touches it farther, tries to come away with it. It rolls over toward Polisi. Polisi on the puck. Blackhawks able to get that past the blue line, but then the Stars dump right in. 21:44 left to go in this first half. It's Pizarro now on the puck, leaving it there for Zimmage. Zimmage tries to return it over to him. Pizarro stick lifts his man. The Blackhawks come away with it, and now Schaefer has to turn to get back. That puck's going to come all the way in on Diatelli, and he's going to cover there as the Blackhawks were coming in with speed. 21:30 left to go here in the first half. It's Stars 1, Blackhawks 0. It's going to be a defensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars. They'll keep the same 5 skaters out there and try and win this puck harmlessly to the corner. They win it over toward the half wall. Puck comes back to the dot, and it's flicked out there by Zimmage. It's Pizarro on the aggressive back check. He takes the puck from his man, tries to leave it for Zimmage. Zimmage gets handcuffed a bit, and the Croatian partners can't quite connect on that one as the puck shot in by the Blackhawks. Just over 21 minutes left to go here as the puck comes up to Polisi at the far half wall. He's able to gum up any dump in farther there and then body his man. And as the puck comes up to the top of the circle, it's thrown in, thrown wide. Pizarro will pick it up here on the weak side of the ice. Pizarro feathers that up to the blue line. Not out just yet, though, as the Stars looking to break out with control. Instead, they just have to jam it out of the zone as that puck rolls over all sticks. It'll be the Blackhawks tracking back for it, but it's Zimmage on a bit of a bit of a breakaway there. Couldn't quite get the backhander on net as he was forced wide by the Blackhawks netminder. Zimmage had a mini break there, but could not get that rolling puck to settle in time. He had made a very nifty move, and now it's the Blackhawks coming right back at the other end of the ice, throwing it in front. It's in the low slot, shut down by Diatelli. 23 left to go in this first half. It'll be fair out, trying to work that puck out. Blackhawks come away with it, and they throw it in front, and Diatelli sticks that aside. Puck now comes up to the far point. Blackhawks buzzing, but they throw it in. They hit a Stars stick first. It's at the low far circle as the Stars try and get this puck out of the zone. It comes up to the near point. It was Schulman who tried to touch it farther. It hit a stick, though, and the Stars still have to work this puck out of their zone. It comes to the dot as the Blackhawks come in. They go around the cage. And there, though, is Russo, and he's going to feather this puck out of the zone. And the Blackhawks will have to track back for it. It's Schulman and Russo on the forecheck here. The Blackhawks will reverse it all the way around to the near side of the ice. They throw that puck up. It hits the glass and then the roof, and it should be a face-off in the offensive zone here for the Stars. 19:41 left to go in an end-to-end first half as both of these teams shot out of a cannon. They are just trading offensive chances right now. And it looks like it'll be Gorlov at the dot here. Gorlov wins that face-off forward. He's got Fauci out at the half wall. That puck's going to come up to the blue line and now out of the zone. It'll be Viscoso trying to jam up any dump in. Puck is eventually dumped in by the Blackhawks. Viscoso bodies his man off the puck. Blackhawks come away with it at the far point. They load up, they shoot, looking for a deflection. Does not get through. Hits a body in front. It looks like it was Viscoso who now jams that puck up and out of the zone. And the Stars nearly had a 2-on-1 as Gorlov able to work that puck just a little bit farther in the neutral zone, and then it's flicked all the way in by Fisher. Stars now have to get that puck back in the neutral zone. They do. Gorloff on the puck. He's got Fauci to his right. Gorloff dumps in, and it will be Fisher giving chase on the far side of the ice. He's able to keep the zone at the far half wall is Fisher. Blackhawks come away with it momentarily. Puck comes all the way up toward Schaefer there at the near point, and then that bouncing puck does leave the zone. Blackhawks really turning their feet over here, trying to get the puck up ice. They're able to keep the zone, are the Blackhawks, and Coronati bodies his man off the puck. Blackhawks still have it at the near circle. It rolls all the way to the end boards. Fauci on the puck there. He'll reverse, and the Stars look to get this out of the zone on the forehand. Trying to find some open ice are the Stars. They've got a little bit of time now as the Blackhawks making a change before the play gets into their own end. It's Fauci dumping that puck in. Icing wave there. It's sticked aside by the Blackhawks netminder, and the Blackhawks will reset at their own end wall. 18-18 left to go here in the first half. It's Coronati dumping that puck in once he gained the line. Zimich now fires in on the puck at the end boards, trying to cut out the reverse. Pizarro there, nearly sent that to Zimich net front. Pizarro still working on that puck. It's going to roll to the top of the circle. Schaefer loads up, shoots in, hits a stick. Zimich comes away with it. Zimich now finds Polisi. Polisi goes around 1 man and 2, tries a tight angle shot. It's deflected high of the cage, and now Coronati to try and keep the zone at the near half wall. He's got 3 Blackhawks men on him, and they are eventually able to send a diagonal pass out of the zone, but without possession. And so it'll be Schaefer at center ice trying to jam that deeper. Blackhawks come away with it. Coronati back now, gets in the way of that shot. It goes wide of the cage. He forced his man wide, and that shot missed his target. It's now the Stars trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone. Icing waved, though, there as Viscoso comes in. Blackhawks have the puck in the low slot. They shoot. It goes wide of the cage. And now it'll be the Blackhawks trying to reset in the offensive zone. They shoot in from the blue line. Diatelli, nice save there. Kicks that aside. 17-17 left to go here in the first half as the Blackhawks reverse. Polisi's going to get to this puck first. And then he gets bodied off it by his man as the puck comes into the low slot. Pizarro curls back to try and get that puck out of the zone. He's got it on the forehand. He fires it off the boards. The Blackhawks will have to clear the zone. Then they blow a tire at center ice. Pizarro comes away with it. He works that over to Nicolaitis, fresh on the ice from the bench. It'll be the Blackhawks at the near end boards, trying to pick that puck up in the defensive zone. They jam it out, but without possession. Leshner will now turn. Because that was played diagonally and didn't cross the end line, icing's waved, and so Leshner has the puck on his stick in the defensive zone. He skates it out of the zone. Puck rolls off his stick at the last second, though, and it'll be Viscoso coming back. And now the Blackhawks in. They're able to touch that one home. 16-29 left to go here in the first half. We now have a tie hockey game. The Blackhawks score after the Stars had made it to neutral ice, but a bit unfortunate were the Stars as that puck bounced around. That was right in the area that the Zamboni came back out to recut. And so, of course, it's the same rink for both teams, and just as likely the puck might bounce on the Blackhawks later in this game, but an unfortunate one there for the Stars as that puck rolled off a stick due to the ice. Ensuing face-off, one forward there by Nicolaitis. He's got the puck at the end boards, does Nicolaitis, trying to buy some time and space in the offensive zone. Blackhawks able to send that all the way out, and it'll be Coronati on the puck now. He works that point-to-point for Farrow. Farrow will send it behind the net over toward Schulman now on the near side of the ice. Schulman will take his time and send it right back toward Farrow. Farrow on the puck. He thinks about reversing again, and in fact he does. They're looking for Coronati out there. Schulman comes away with it. Schulman tries to send that off the boards up to the far point, and it's jammed back in by the Blackhawks. 15:45 left to go here in the first half as the Blackhawks have some offensive zone time. Diatelli does well to shut that shot down, and now the Blackhawks throwing it net front, comes all the way up to the high slot, goes wide of the cage, does that ensuing shot. Looks like it was out of play there after it hit a couple of bodies. So 15:31 left to go here in the first half. It's straight ones across the board. Stars 1, Blackhawks 1, half 1. Stars will get some new skaters out there as this puck is dropped. It'll be Fauci going around his man, getting that puck out of the zone. The Blackhawks will have to clear the zone. They pick it up at the red line, do the Blackhawks. They gain the line, they send it on in. It'll be Viscoso tracking back on the puck. He sends a long diagonal pass, looking for someone to come up the left wing. It's Fauci now on the forecheck. He forces a dump in early. It'll be Gorloff turning to pick that puck up. Gorloff has Viscoso out there with him. Gorloff feathers that puck up toward Fauci, and the Blackhawks try to dump right back in at center ice. Instead, that bouncing puck nearly came to a streaking Gorloff. It's the Stars through Fisher trying to break in. It hits a Blackhawks stick, though, and they're unable to do so with control just yet. Now the Blackhawks turn in the neutral zone. They break into the offensive zone. On the forehand, they send a shot high and wide of the cage as we tick under 15 minutes left to go here in the first half. It's Fisher using the glass to get that puck all the way out of the zone. That rolling puck might cross the end line. No, icing wave now as the Blackhawks pick it up, and it's Fauci in on the forecheck. Nearly takes the puck off his man, but the Blackhawks live to fight another day. Puck rolls toward the blue line and now out of the zone by the Blackhawks. It's Gorloff shepherding that puck into his own zone with control, looking for Viscoso, who goes to point out there with Schaefer. Schaefer now back to Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck. He'll take his time with some open ice in front of him and then leave it for Schaefer at the near circle. Schaefer uses the boards to get that puck up toward Gorloff. Gorloff takes that puck in stride, works it over for Polisi. Polisi nearly goes around his man. He's going to have to pick it up now in the far corner of the offensive zone. He gets bodied off the puck there. The Blackhawks come away with it, but Pizarro with a great skate blocks that, goes high over the cage on the ensuing tight angle shot, and the Stars look to hold the zone now. Blackhawks able to send that to the weak side of the ice without possession and get that puck out of the zone. It's Pizarro tracking back, picking the puck from Schaefer as the Stars look to work that puck forward. Not many whistles thus far in this game as we continue to play. It's Zimmich now in on the puck in the far corner. He's getting bodied by his man, but he's able to work that puck up to the point, and it's dumped right back in by Farrow. It's Polisi taking two men out of the play. Blackhawks still somehow able to escape their zone and pour into the offensive zone. They shoot wide of the cage there on the dump, and it looked like a self-pass, and Diatelli did really well on that off the end wall and the ensuing rebound shot. It's now Blackhawks unable to keep the zone as Pizarro takes over the puck, tries to send that pass back towards Zimmich. Pizarro will pick it back up and curl into the zone and then dump in. Zimmich will be able to go for a change on that. Russo able to keep the zone in the far corner. Russo on the puck there. He's being bodied in front of the Zamboni doors. Blackhawks come away with it, but not out of the zone just yet. Farrow had to back off that puck so as not to get caught in a 2-on-1 situation. Blackhawks able to leave the zone. Stars live to fight another day as they get that out of their defensive zone as we tick under 13 minutes left to play here in the first half. It's Russo on the puck, but the Stars are offside. So we will finally get a whistle here with 12:37 left to go in the first half. This will be a draw coming just outside the Stars' offensive zone, and it'll be Schulman, Nicolaitis, and Russo as the three forwards. Looks to be Viscoso and Coronati as the defensive pair. Nicolaitis wins that faceoff. The Stars gain the line, and they dump in through Coronati. They'll have to give chase now. It's the Blackhawks trying to feather that out of the zone. Puck hops over Stars stick, and the Blackhawks will be able to get that past the blue line. Stars have already cleared the zone. They're jamming it up at the near neutral zone, and now Coronati emerges with the puck in his own end. Coronati being harassed there by two Blackhawks, works that over toward Viscoso. Viscoso sends that up just past Nicolaitis, and now Russo will turn on the forecheck. It's Russo trying to get that puck off the Blackhawks, but they're able to send that up and deep into the Stars zone. It'll be Coronati now as we tick under 12 minutes left to play here in the first half, working that over toward Gorloff. That puck comes past the blue line, and the Blackhawks will have to reset here in the neutral zone. But Fisher is having himself a heck of a game thus far, able to take the puck off his man and keep it in the offensive zone. It's now Gorloff on the forecheck as the Blackhawks able to feather that around the Stars and get that puck out of the zone momentarily. The Stars get it right back to the neutral zone and dump on in. It's the Blackhawks now getting pinned in their own zone just a little bit. They use the glass to get that puck out again. They'll go for a change here, it looks like, as the Stars take over in their own end. Feather that puck up, do the Stars into the offensive zone, but without possession. The Blackhawks now settle that puck and send it right back the other way. Puck's ping-ponging a little bit through the neutral zone, but it's now the Blackhawks in the offensive zone with possession. They try that back post pass, and it's shepherded nicely there by the Stars. Out. Now it's in the blue paint. That puck's still rolling. Blackhawks pick it up. They slap that wide of the cage. They hit a body, and that's that man Fisher who's going to carry this puck out of the zone. He's into the offensive zone. He tries a long shot in, does Fisher, hits a body, and the Stars able to make a change, though, as Fisher and Fauci had made it into the offensive zone. It's the Blackhawks now coming the other way. They're in the slot. They shoot in, and Diatelli does well to glove that puck and freeze it at 10:43 left to play here in the first half. Well, it's going to be a defensive zone draw here for the Stars as that puck goes to the end boards, and the Blackhawks come away with it to the far point. Blackhawks walk the line. They shoot in, looking for a deflection. Ensuing shot, saved there by Diatelli. It falls in front of him. It's cleared there by the Stars. A wonderful 1-2 save by Diatelli as the Stars come right back the other way. They're in the offensive zone, are the Stars. Blackhawks look to clear the zone. They do to the weak side of the ice. They've got a one-on-one developing down that right wing. They have to dump in. Farrow does well on defense to force that dump in, and the Stars will take it out of the low slot and look to break out of their zone. Puck comes up toward Polisi. Puck jammed farther, though, by the Blackhawks, and now they come in close to the blue paint. Diatelli sticks that puck aside, and the Stars get another chance to get this out of the zone. They do. It looked like that came just across the line, and it did. So with 9:56 left to go here in the first half, it's an offside on the Blackhawks, and it'll give a chance to the Stars to complete their line change. It'll be Nikolaitis at the dot, just outside the blue line. That puck's dropped. It sits there momentarily, and then it's sent over to Coronati. Coronati goes point to point for Viscoso. Viscoso up toward Russo. Russo on the puck right in front of the Blackhawks bench. He's got 2 Blackhawks men behind him and about 10 Blackhawks men telling him what to do with the puck in front of him. It's now the Stars back in their own zone, again going point to point. Viscoso tries the Russo play again. Russo nearly goes around his man. He gets taken out of the play at the last second. Stars retain possession. Nikolaitis jams that into the zone, and it'll be the Blackhawks picking that puck up at the far circle, but only so far as Nikolaitis. Nikolaitis shoots. It's a save by the Blackhawks. Well, in the mid-slot, the Blackhawks did well to save that one. That was a grade A chance. This one's going to go all the way down for an icing, though, and a Stars offensive zone draw with 9:12 left to go in this first half. Boy, that puck fell to Nikolaitis' stick, and he made a great shot. But as you know, sometimes great shots are just beaten by better saves, and that was the situation there. It'll be Nikolaitis at the far circle to take this draw. He's got Russo to his right, Schulman to his left, Viscoso and Coronati behind him. Nikolaitis wins that draw, but the slow win doesn't quite get back toward Viscoso, and so the Stars will have to track back in their own zone as that bouncing puck does find Russo. Russo out of his zone. He's got Schulman to his left. Russo into the offensive zone. He loads up on the forehand, tries to leave it for Nikolaitis. It's chopped off both their sticks momentarily. Russo now on the puck in the far corner. Russo trying to work that puck to the net front. Instead, the Blackhawks come away with it at least momentarily. Schulman in on the forecheck, and the Blackhawks jam that all the way out of the zone again. It should go for an icing. It does with 8:37 now left to go in the first half. It's going to be another offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Now it looks like it'll be Gorloff at center, Fauci and Fisher as the forwards with him, Schaefer and Farrow as the defenders. Gorloff right here in front of the camera well, trying to win this puck forward. He does, but without possession. Fauci jams up any breakout, dumps that puck in deeper. Fisher fires in to try and take the puck off his man. Puck sits there at the end wall as Fisher bodies his man. Fauci tries a tight angle shot, and it's kicked aside by the Blackhawks netminder. The Blackhawks will break out of their zone. Fauci, though, picks up that puck and dumps it right back in at neutral ice. Blackhawks bench did not like that turnover in the neutral zone. Blackhawks, though, able to get that puck up to the blue line. Not out just yet. Second try at it. Blackhawks do get it out, and Gorloff tracks back to pick up that puck in his own end. Uses the backhand to get that puck out of the zone, and then he takes it off 2 men that were jousting for it at the boards. It's Gorloff now working that puck in. Soft shot, nearly fooled the goaltender, but then it was sticked aside nicely. It's the Blackhawks picking that puck up and getting it out of the zone, and Farrow and Schaefer will have to track back for that puck. Both going to get there about the same time. It's Schaefer who takes over. 7:40 left to go here in the first half. Gorloff's back for defensive help. That puck comes into the slot on the backhand. The Blackhawks couldn't get that shot off, and so onward we play. Fauci all over his man, trying to get that puck out of the zone. Instead, the Blackhawks dump it in deeper, and it'll be the Stars sending that off the boards and then eventually out of the zone. Looks like through the stick of Gorloff. Blackhawks dump it right back in, but a little bit too soon. So with 7:19 left to go here in the first half, it's an offside on the Blackhawks. Well, that one's going to be dropped at center ice, as that's where the dump-in came from. It'll be Zimmage at the dot there. Zimmage tries to work that puck up deeper. Blackhawks come away with it, and now the Stars have the puck in their own end with a little bit of ice in front of them. Stars try a reverse play, just out of the reach there of Polisi, and the Blackhawks will come right back the other way. Blackhawks in the zone. They try the long shot in from the high slot. Can't get through. Hit a body in front. Bizarro did the rest, taking his man out of the play. Now the Stars look to break out. It's Polisi on the right wing. He taps that farther for his image. No high stick there. Waved off. Some heavy hitting at the blue line. But net. The Blackhawks able to get that puck out of the zone, and the Stars will have to reset in the neutral zone. Blackhawks now have the puck in their own end and work that up toward Cornati. Cornati touches that puck just a bit farther. Blackhawks in the way. Bizarro in on the forecheck there too, trying to get the puck off his man. Zimmage nearly had that puck and was on a jailbreak. Instead, it's the Blackhawks coming the other way. Not quite through the neutral zone are the Blackhawks, as both teams happy to jam up the neutral zone late here in the first half. It's now the Blackhawks pouring into the offensive zone. They're on the forehand. They're pushed wide by Cornati. It comes into the dot, and that shot doesn't quite get through. It hits a skate, goes wide. It'll be Zimmage picking the puck up now, all the way to the blue line. Not out of the zone just yet. Now the Blackhawks trying to creep down into the slot. That shot comes up, and it looked like it went up into the netting after it might have gone off Diatelli's shoulder. So with 5:59 left to go here in the first half, it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. It'll be Nikolaitis, Farrow, Schulman, Russo, and Schaefer out there as the 5 skaters for this near circle drop. Nikolaitis leans over, tries to win that on the backhand, and does toward Farrow. Farrow reverses that over toward Schaefer. Schaefer on the puck on the forehand. He's going to be able to just wrist that puck out of the zone, and the Blackhawks will have to reset here in the neutral zone. Can't get past Farrow. Farrow on the puck, tries to send a headman pass up to Nikolaitis, just out of his reach, and now the Blackhawks reset in their own zone. Farrow again in the way of that one. He does find Nikolaitis, but just a bit too hot to handle, and the Stars will have to try again in the neutral zone. It's instead the Blackhawks coming the other way without possession, and the Stars will have a moment to reset here in their own end. Blackhawks now try to set up shop. They do. They're at the top of the near circle. They work that up to the top of the slot and then to the far circle, but it's Russo sending that out of the zone with just over 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Stars being stout defensively here late in the first half. It's Farrow coming behind his net and then reversing to himself, working that puck up off the boards, not out of the zone just yet until Schulman does the rest. Schulman on the puck in the neutral zone, rolls off his stick. Stars will have to track back after the Blackhawks dump that puck in. Now the Stars looking to set the play up again. Turnover there is put in the back of the net. Well, Stars got some wires crossed there in their own zone, and so with 4:49 left to go here in the first half, it's the Blackhawks 2, the Stars 1. Well, there was some quick action there in the Stars' end, and as often happens when players on both sides are this talented, the Blackhawks able to capitalize on that. And if you're a Stars fan at home, you just hope it breaks that way for the Stars as well. Now that one's going to be called back there for a high stick. Just the foul, not the penalty. So it's going to be a face-off back towards the Stars' end with 4:41 left to go here in the first half. The Stars acquitting themselves well here in the first half of this EJ game, as the Blackhawks win that ensuing faceoff. Faceoff comes over to the Blackhawks. They shoot. That goes wide. Might have hit a body. Might have been Diatelli with a nice save there. Stars don't care just yet as long as that puck doesn't end up in the back of the net. It's Blackhawks tracking down that loose puck, sending it up to the near point, and keeping the zone are the Blackhawks as they send it all the way around to the far half wall. It's now a puck that comes out to the net front, but the Stars there first, and they're going to skate this through Gorloff out of the zone. Gorloff on the backhand finds Fisher. Fisher streaking into the zone. That puck's deflected, and it goes up into the netting, and so it'll be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars with 4:07 left to go in the first half. It'll be Fisher, Gorloff, and Fauci as the forwards, Viscoso and Cornati as the defensive pairing. Gorloff now at the dot, wins that forward, and Fisher fires in after it. Blackhawks come away with it, and they try a self-reverse. Fauci all over his man as the Blackhawks are able to pass that puck out of the zone and now streak through the neutral zone. They send the puck wide to the Blackhawks. Shot comes in, hits a body. It's Cornati getting in the way and working that up toward Fauci. Fauci on the puck. He crosses the red line. He's bodied off the puck there as he goes sliding. The Blackhawks will pick it up and skate it out of their zone. They did not gain center ice, though, when they sent that puck in. So with 3:35 left to go here in the first half, that's an icing on the Blackhawks and an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Stars will be able to complete their change now, and it'll be Zimmich at the near dot. He's got Pizarro and Polisi flanking him. It'll be Farrow and Schaefer as the defensive pairing. Zimmich wins that face-off forward. He's able to kick it just a little bit farther, trying to go skate to stick. Pizarro comes away with it, leaves it there for Zimmich. Zimmich on the puck, trying to buy himself some open ice. Sends it up to the point. It's tapped farther there by Farrow. He got handcuffed on that pass just a little bit as two Blackhawks were in his way, and he didn't want to break away the other way. It's Pizarro curling back. He finds Polisi. Polisi tries to touch that puck farther into the zone, and the Blackhawks in the way, and Zimmich bodies his man, forces him into a pass. That should go for an icing. It does with 3:05 left to go here in the first half. It's going to be another offensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, it's been a clean game thus far. No penalties on either side. As we have 3:05 left to go here in the first half. Blackhawks 2, Stars 1, and it's Zimmich to take the draw. Blackhawks win that back to the far corner, but not out just yet. Schaefer able to kick it to Pizarro. Pizarro sends that back to Schaefer. Schaefer sends it to Pizarro. Pizarro tries a tight shot. It was a slow roller, but it wasn't a bad idea in case there was a Stars player streaking toward the net. Just too much slot traffic for the Stars, and so we'll do it all over again with 2:52 left to go here in the first half. Zimmich on the puck, kicks it to himself, and then over toward Pizarro. Zimmich picks it up again, and he'll curl with the puck on the backhand. He's got two Blackhawks on him, though, and the Blackhawks able to send that puck up and out of the zone. It's the Blackhawks breaking into the offensive zone, but without possession. Pizarro has it. He feathers that up toward Polisi, and Polisi gets taken out of the play there. Incidental contact, according to the officials, but now we'll get a call on the Blackhawks as another Stars player was tripped there at the last second. And so with 2:27 left to go in the first half, we'll have our first special teams action of the afternoon. It'll be the Stars down a goal, about to go up a man for 2 minutes, or in their hopes, maybe less. No, word from the booth is maybe fewer. Maybe fewer than 2 minutes, not maybe less. Some real grammatical folks there in the booth, making sure we're using the right words here on the broadcast. Penalty's not put up on the board just yet, so we have a bit of a delay in the action. It'll be Zimmich, Pizarro, Nikolaitis, Schulman, and Coronati as the power play unit for the Stars. Zimmich leaves it there. As the shot comes in, it's saved nicely. That saucering shot came in from Schulman at the far point. Just took 8 seconds for the Stars to get that shot off. It was saved nicely by the Blackhawks, and we'll do it all over again at the far circle. 2:19 left to play here in the first half. Stars win that face-off forward. Nikolaitis fires in on the puck. He eliminates his man, so Zimmich comes away with it. Zimmich on the puck still. Looking net front. Pizarro pushed out there from the blue paint. Zimmich has skated the entire offensive zone and now leaves it for Coronati. Coronati sends it back to Pizarro. Pizarro tries a shot in, hits a body. It's deflected out of the zone, so Schulman will track back to pick that puck up. Just a bit offside, though, were the Stars. So with 1:57 left to go here in the first half, it's going to be a face-off coming outside the Stars' offensive zone all the way to center ice. Still 1:30 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars as they'll look to win this face-off at center ice. There's a tie up there as the Stars pour forward through Nikolaitis. Nikolaitis has Pizarro down the left wing. Nikolaitis shoots, and it's gloved down there nicely by the Blackhawks netminder. And so it'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars with 1:49 left to go here in the first half. Zimmich at the dot. Nikolaitis to his left, Pizarro to his right. Puck again sits at the dot. Now Nikolaitis bodies his man off the puck, and it'll be Zimmich coming away with it. He leaves it down there for Nikolaitis, who finds Pizarro. Pizarro on the puck and the near corner. He works that puck up to Coronati. Coronati now on the puck there. Pizarro will curl, try and pick up some speed at the circle, but he's turned away by the Blackhawks man there. Pizarro has the puck again, leaves it for Coronati. Coronati surveys his options and then finds Pizarro creeping in. He sends a shot just wide of the cage as the Blackhawks will pick it up. Stars just a half second off, and they were unable to pull the trigger on the shot as it eventually did hit a body and go wide. It's now the Stars resetting in their own zone. 37 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Nikolaitis kicks it farther to himself. He's got Zimmich streaking toward the net front. couldn't pull the trigger on the pass as there was a man in his way. It's Zimage on the puck, kicks it toward himself as the puck sits there momentarily. It's Zimage now again at the far half wall. He has the puck there, tries to leave it for Russo. It's chopped off Russo's stick momentarily. Russo bodies his man well, but there's 13 seconds left to go in the man advantage now as Coronati's going to have to set it back up in the neutral zone. 35 seconds left to go in the half as the Stars look to break forward with possession. Zimage again on the puck, breaks into the offensive zone. He shoots, he hits a stick, doesn't get through, and now Bizarro tries to clean up the loose change. Instead, it's the Blackhawks skating that puck behind their net, trying to buy some time and see out the rest of the 18 seconds of this half. The Blackhawks flick that out of the zone. Bizarro comes away with it at neutral ice. He curls with the puck on his stick like it's glued there. Russo tried to avoid that dump in and hit him instead, and so the Stars will dump in from near their bench. Just 4 seconds left to go here as the Blackhawks look to set up a long shot. Instead, the buzzer will go. And so the first half is complete here at E.J. Murray Memorial Skating Rink. It's the South Westchester Blackhawks 2, the New York Stars 1. Stick around. Unclear if there's going to be an ice cut here during halftime, but we're going to put 25 minutes on the board and do the second half up when we return after this. Well, that was a quick intermission break for the Stars and the Blackhawks. No ice cut, 25 minutes put on the board. Whistle's already gone for the players to come back out on the ice, and that's exactly what they'll do. It'll be Fisher, Fauci, and Gorloff as the forwards for the Stars. Viscoso and Coronati for the defensive parent. Stars try and win that forward. Fisher now works that puck up to the blue line. Not in deep just yet as it rolls all the way back toward Viscoso. And the second half officially underway here at E.J. Murray. And it's now a heavy hit there that the Stars took. Shot comes in. It's going to be a delayed penalty right now on the Blackhawks as that puck is deflected up into the netting. It's going to be officially interference here on the Blackhawks. They'll go to the bench, or excuse me, the box. And it's going to be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. We'll see the Blackhawks unclear on who needs to go to the box. And they do eventually figure it out. 24:41 left to go here in the second half. The scoreboard says period 3. It just means it's the last action of this game. Unless, of course, they are tied at the end of regulation. Just waiting for 2 minutes to be put up on the board. It is. It'll be Zimage, Nikolaitis, and Bizarro as the forwards for this power play. Shulman as well. As that puck comes through the slot and all the way out of the zone. Blackhawks will dump that all the way down. Shulman will pick it up in his own zone. He'll curl with the puck and work that up towards Zimage. Zimage waits in front of the scorer's booth and then sends the puck all the way into the zone. Zimage looks to pick it up there. It's touched by a high stick and then jammed out of the zone. nearly all the way down. It's not going to go for an icing, it looks, and so Diatelli will touch it over toward Coronati. Coronati works that puck up toward Schulman. Schulman skates with speed into the neutral zone and then sends it over to Bizarro, who curls into the offensive zone. Bizarro will dump that in and give chase. Blackhawks there first. They jam that puck up. Ooh, took a strange carom off the advertising board and comes all the way out of the zone. 1:15 left to go in the man advantage for the Stars. As Coronati finds Schulman and then gets the return pass. It's Coronati working that puck up just out of the reach of Bizarro, and so the Blackhawks pour right back the other way with the puck. It's Schulman getting in the way of that, and he's able to take the puck off his man and find Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis coming into the offensive zone, tries to work it over toward Bizarro, and then it's touched right out of the zone, though, by the Blackhawks, and Viscoso on the ice will have to pick that up and send that over toward Gorlov. 45 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Gorlov picks up the puck. He's on the forehand. He's got a little bit of ice in front of him, and the pass doesn't connect in the neutral zone, and so the Blackhawks will come right back the other way. But it's Nicolaitis getting in the way of that break-in, and he takes the puck off his man, and now the Stars try to come again. Instead, the Blackhawks will dump that in to kill more of this penalty. It's the Stars on the puck in their own end, sending that puck all the way up and down. It's not going to hit a stick, though, and so it'll go for an icing with 22:56 left to go here in the second half. Just 16 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. It'll be a defensive zone draw for them. And it'll be Russo to take this draw at the far circle on the backhand. Puck's won there by the Blackhawks. They load up, they shoot in, and it's gloved down there by Diatelli. And he covers the puck as some Blackhawks were breaking in. 22:49 left to go. 9 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Blackhawks. We'll do it all over again at the far circle. Puck's dropped, won by the Blackhawks and dumped in. Viscoso turns to pick that puck up and work it over toward Fauci. Fauci sends that to center ice, and it's Russo with the puck now breaking into the offensive zone. Russo on the puck as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. He'll stop, delay, try and send it to center ice. He's got two men all over him. Fauci now in for support. Fisher tries to get past his man. The Blackhawks able to get that puck out of the zone without possession initially, and then that rolling puck does go all the way into the offensive zone there for the Blackhawks. They pick up the puck at the far corner. Gorlov in for support to try and separate his man from the puck. It's flicked up to the top of the slot, hits a body, goes wide, does the puck, and the Stars use the glass to get that puck up and out of the zone. It's now the Stars giving chase through Fisher. Blackhawks able to send that up to the blue line and now through the neutral zone. They've got some open ice down the right wing. They leave it there at the top of the circle, do the Blackhawks, and then look to set up shop in the slot. The Blackhawks touch it farther at the circle and send it to the middle of the ice. Instead, though, it hits a body, and the Blackhawks will have to reset in the neutral zone. Blackhawks all the way back in their zone now. They fling that puck wide, and it's going to roll all the way down to the end of the ice. Icing wave, though, as a couple of people were very close to it as it crossed the neutral zone. The Blackhawks able to keep that puck in the zone. Then they take a hit there. Some fans on the Blackhawks wanted a penalty call on the hit, but the officials judged it to be close enough in time to when the puck was released. It's Bizarro streaking the offensive zone, nearly finds Zimmage. Pass just a bit too hot to handle. The Blackhawks, break right back the other way. They're in the slot, are the Blackhawks, and Diatelli able to shut that puck down at first, and then the rolling puck found by the Blackhawks, and they touch it home. 21:07 left to go here in the second half. Diatelli did well to make that initial save. Puck sat to his right, and the Blackhawks first to it, and they pound that one home. So, early on in the second half here, it's Blackhawks 3, Stars 1. Stars had some good offensive push there to open this second frame, but it's the Blackhawks who find the twine first here in the second half. It's the Stars winning that faceoff through Nicolaitis. Pass comes right back up to him from Farrow. It gets handcuffed on it, and the Blackhawks will dump that puck on in. It's Farrow on the puck, trying to work it farther, all the way over toward Schulman. Blackhawks come away with it. They throw that puck into the slot on the backhand. They can't pull the trigger, and they'll just dump it on in. It's the Stars trying to get this puck out of their zone at the end boards, just out of Schulman's reach. The Blackhawks dump it right back in. It hits a skate, goes behind the net, and the Blackhawks at the far corner trying to send this puck to the net front. And they do. Diatelli makes a wonderful save there. 20:30 left to go here as the Blackhawks keep the zone, and they send it net front again. Farrow there first. Sends that over to the weak side of the ice. The Stars try and touch that out of the zone. Blackhawks able to keep the zone, though, and dump that puck in deeper. It's a puck that rolls at the near half wall, and the Blackhawks trying to send that to the center of the ice. The Stars trying to do the opposite here at the circle. It's the Stars who will prevail on that one, but not out of the zone, as the Blackhawks do keep the zone, and they're at the far circle. They throw that to the net front, hits the side of the cage, rolls behind to the end boards, and the Blackhawks again look to pick up the puck and send something to the net front. Stars doing well to push the Blackhawks to the outside here, and that shot hits a stick, goes up into the netting with 19:54 left to go in the second half. And it'll be a face-off. Looks like it was deflected off a Blackhawks stick, so it's a face-off coming outside the offensive zone for the Blackhawks. Gives the Stars a chance to change as well. That puck's dropped. It's one forward by Gorloff and the Stars, but without possession. Puck comes right back into the Stars' defensive zone. It's now Stars trying to work that puck up. They do to the neutral zone, but the Blackhawks try to break right back in. And now Viscoso upends his man, and so that'll be a call at the blue line. Looks like it'll be Viscoso going to the box. Nope. Offside call. Oh, very good for the Stars there with 19:41. That was a bang-bang play. Unclear that it was offside, especially because the arm went up. But, of course, the arm goes up for offside and penalty. In any event, Blackhawks shoot in. Diatelli kicks that puck aside, and it'll be Coronati working that puck over for Viscoso. Viscoso works it up toward Gorloff. He's got a man draped on him, so the Blackhawks able to keep the zone until the Stars get to it, and they thread the needle and get that puck out of danger. The Stars will have to reset now in their own zone. 19:19 left to go. 5-on-5 hockey as the Stars look to again work this out of their defensive zone. It's Fauci in for support on Coronati. As that puck rolls into the slot, Stars there first, and they'll skate this puck out of the defensive zone into the neutral zone. It's Gorloff still working the puck forward into the offensive zone. It comes off his stick. He gets upended there. And the Stars, though, able to keep that puck in the zone through Coronati and Fauci. Gorloff on the puck. Long stick, able to separate his man momentarily from the puck. It sits right in front of the camera well here, and then it's racked off the glass and dasher, and it's going to roll all the way down, but not across the end line as icing is waved, and Coronati picks up the puck in his own end. We've ticked under 19 minutes left to go in this one as the Stars work that through the neutral zone, and Fauci gives chase. Fauci into the offensive zone. He bats that puck deeper, and the Blackhawks will delay in the near corner and then work that puck up and out of the zone. It's the Blackhawks in the neutral zone. They come to the weak side of the ice. It hits a body there, and so the Stars try and work it farther. Schaefer gets bodied off the puck, but it rolls over toward Zimmich. Zimmich on the puck. He's in the offensive zone. He's got Polisi, the far side of the ice. Zimmich works that puck even deeper into the zone. Still Zimmich working his man over in the near corner. Blackhawks will emerge with it, and they send that into the neutral zone, and now it'll be Farrow giving chase in the defensive zone. Farrow gets in the way of that shot. Blackhawks pick up the puck at the far circle. They're into the slot. They try to thread something in. Diatelli kicks it aside. Schaefer stays net front as two Stars go in to get that puck out of the zone. It's the Stars working hard to get that puck in their possession, but the Blackhawks emerge with it. They throw it to the net front, hits a couple of bodies, goes wide, and now the puck is going to come out of the defensive zone through Polisi. Polisi on the puck. He skates hard into the offensive zone. He gets bodied there, and the Blackhawks pick it up deep in their own zone. Blackhawks throw that up strong side of the ice and then skate it to their defensive slot, throw it into the neutral zone, and it's cut out by Farrow, tapped farther. Polisi all over two men in front of the scorer's booth. Blackhawks emerge. 17-17 left to go here in the second half. The Blackhawks shoot in. That puck goes wide after Diatelli gloved it wide. Jason Diatelli doing well on those tight angle shots here today. It's the Blackhawks now, and the Stars making a change at the same time. A lot of open ice out there momentarily as that puck rolls in. Diatelli shuts down the shot as it got close to him, and it'll be the Stars trying to get this puck off their end wall and out of the zone. Comes up toward Bizarro, past the blue line. Blackhawks take over in the neutral zone. They'll go point to point there. They gain the line. They're going to skate this into the offensive zone, but then it's jammed out by Nikolaitis. Puck again rolls into the Stars' defensive zone, and it's touched out there by Viscoso. Stars looking to find some purchase in the offensive zone here, but without possession, the Blackhawks now will send that right out of the defensive zone. It's Coronati trying to touch that puck farther. Puck bounces. Now it's tipped there by Schulman. Schulman takes a look over his shoulder. He sees Russo there. That puck sits in the blue paint. It's touched home by Nikolaitis. Oh, the Stars score. Boy, Schulman, Russo, Nikolaitis did some work on that play. It was Schulman looking over his shoulder as he came down the left wing. He was able to find Russo, who put a shot on goal, and then Nicolaitis cleaned up the loose change and put it home. 16-17 left to go here in the second half. It's Blackhawks 3, Stars 2. Well, the ensuing faceoff comes over toward Viscoso. Viscoso finds Coronati. Coronati uses the boards to work that up toward Schulman, who hits the linesman, takes over the puck anyway, and finds Nicolaitis momentarily. It's now the Blackhawks in the neutral zone, working it into the offensive zone. Russo tracks back, gets that puck out of the zone through Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis finds Schulman. Schulman takes a long shot in. It's blockered aside there by the Blackhawks netminder, and onward we play. Blackhawks able to get that puck out of the zone. It sits in the neutral zone. The Blackhawks still have it, though, as we tick under 16 minutes left to go. They're on the forehand. They shoot in. Diatelli makes the save. It's kicked, and it's going to be waved here. That puck found the back of the net, but it's going to be waved off as that puck was kicked in. And the clock continues to run here for some reason. Now it is stopped at 15:24. And so that puck was kicked into the back of the net. We lost about 10 seconds on the clock, but the Stars did not lose anything on the scoreboard other than those 10 seconds as the puck was kicked in on the rebound. So onward we play. Still a one-goal lead for the Blackhawks, who dump into the offensive zone. Farrow now back. He goes forehand to backhand to forehand to forehand again. An impressive move behind his own net as he finds Gorloff and tries to get that puck out of the zone. Puck rolls to the blue line, but not farther, so Farrow again tracks back. He's on the forehand, is Farrow. He works that up toward Fauci. Fauci on the backhand, switches to the forehand, tries to thread it up toward Fisher, just a little bit out of his reach. And now it'll be Gorloff in the neutral zone on the puck. He's going to send that in deep, and Fisher will give chase on the forecheck. Blackhawks there first, but only so far as Fauci. Fauci, tight shot, nearly takes a deflection on net. Instead, hits a skate and goes wide. The Stars able to keep the zone through Schaefer. It's Fauci on the forecheck. Takes a swipe at the puck, and it's going to roll to the high slot. Gorloff now leaves it there for Fisher. Fisher shoots just wide of the cage. That puck rolls up to Farrow, who keeps the zone. It's the Blackhawks right in front of the camera well on the puck at the near circle. Fisher lifts the stick of his man, but his man's strong on the puck and is going to be able to skate this all the way into the offensive zone. Blackhawks throw that wide. Diatelli kicks it aside. It's now the Blackhawks in the offensive zone. 14-14 left to go here in the second half, as Fisher works his man over and tries to separate him from the puck in the defensive zone. Puck thrown up to the far point, but not out just yet as the Blackhawks skate in, and they shoot wide there. Schaefer's able to topple his man, and the Stars use the glass and the dasher to send that all the way out of the zone. Saucering puck is going to sit before the end line, so no icing. We're under 14 minutes left to play here in the second half. That puck's deflected high, not into the roof, and the Stars will have to reset in their zone. Stars with the puck, hops over a stick, does the puck. Stars retain possession. Coronati dumps in on the backhand, and now Zimmage will give chase. Zimmage forces an early pass. That rolling puck's going to be kept in the zone despite the heavy hit on the Stars. Zimmage nearly finds Schulman streaking toward the net, hits a stick instead, and now the puck's racked all the way up to the far point and out by the Blackhawks. Coronati, last man back, swipes that puck wide. Blackhawks now in on a mini break on the backhand, tied up there as the puck rolls past the cage, and Diatelli made a nice leg save at the last moment. That big left leg pad keeps that puck out, and so the Blackhawks will reset here in the neutral zone. The Blackhawks break into the offensive zone on the forehand at the near circle. Coronati watches his man wide. Puck comes up to the near points, thrown in there as it misses the cage, and the Blackhawks will pick it up in the far corner and reverse it. It's now the Stars trying to get that puck up and out of the zone. Pizarro at the near half wall does the job. He finds Zimmage, who's one-on-one into the offensive zone. Zimmage curls into the slot. He's on the forehand. He's pushed just wide on that shot, and so it will be the Blackhawks picking it up in the far corner, but Zimmage there throws it into the slot, takes a heavy hit after doing so, and the Blackhawks do break out. Blackhawks into the offensive zone. They try and go around Viscoso. Blackhawks leave it there in the slot. Shot comes in. Diatelli gets a piece of that one, and it goes wide. Having a heck of a game down there at the opposite end of the ice is Jason Diatelli. And the puck rolls to the end boards. 12:07 left to go here in the second half as the Blackhawks take over in the neutral zone. Try and send that pass up to the Blackhawks. They hit a stick, and now it'll be Russo on the puck, jamming it in the offensive zone, but without possession as his hands were tied up. Blackhawks try a breakout play in the neutral zone. Doesn't work as Schaefer gets in the way and dumps that puck in. Schaefer will give chase. tries to jam up the breakout on the boards. Instead, that rolling puck goes past everyone, and now the Blackhawks have a mini 2-on-1 developing in the offensive zone. Saucer pass doesn't connect. Stars will pick it up at the far half wall. Bouncing puck nearly finds a streaking Fauci. Instead, the Blackhawks dump it back in, but they're offside, and so we finally get a whistle here with 11:30 left to go in the second half. Well, this half might be 25 minutes long, but it almost feels like it's been played with a running clock. We've had so few stoppages. Faceoffs at center ice. Blackhawks up a goal here halfway through this second half. It's the Blackhawks with the puck in their own end. They work it up into the neutral zone down the right wing, look to dump it in. They leave it at the near point. Fisher gets upended there, and the Blackhawks dump it just a bit deeper in the zone. They're in the near corner, are the Blackhawks, looking to send something net front, playing a little pitch and catch there, and they got caught by the Stars, who look to get this puck out of the zone. Puck sits at the blue line. It's not out just yet. Puck jammed between some skates as the linesman skates in to tell the puck and the players to get a move on it. It'll be the Blackhawks dumping that in once they gain the line. Farrow now on the puck at his own end boards on the forehand. Sends that puck up, but not out. It'll be the Blackhawks again on the puck in the near corner, trying to work this out to some open ice. The Stars making sure they don't, as 3 Stars players in for support. That puck does eventually roll to the top of circle. Slapper comes in, goes well high of the cage, and now it'll be the Stars to pick up the puck at the far side of the ice. Puck sits there momentarily and rolls off Polisi's stick at the last second. Polisi, though, did enough to get that puck into the neutral zone, and it will be the Stars firing it in and giving chase. It's Gorloff on the forecheck. Pizarro out there as well. And Schulman able to tap that in the zone to himself. He shoots. It's deflected down into the leg pad of the Blackhawks netminder. And onward we play here. It'll be Viscoso dumping that puck in deeper. He's got Gorloff on the forecheck. Puck all the way over to the weak side of the ice. Schulman there forces an early pass. Coronati able to keep the zone. Pizarro tries to thread that one through. Instead, though, it'll be the Blackhawks coming the other way. Blackhawks into the neutral zone. Pizarro, nice poke check, takes the puck off the stick of the Blackhawks skater, and the Blackhawks now just have to dump in. It's the Stars on the puck in their own end. They send that into the slot, do the Stars. The Blackhawks come away with it, and now they look to follow that up with a shot on goal. Instead, Coronati gets in the way a couple of times. Puck rolls over toward Schulman. Schulman on the puck. And he looks up ice, and he finds Zimmage. Zimmage sends that on the backhand over toward Pizarro. Pizarro tries a shot, but it's going to be an offside call. A tight one at that with 9:18 left to go here in the second half. Stars looking to even this one up, and it'll be a face-off just outside their offensive zone. Zimmage at the dot to take this puck. Kicks it over toward Pizarro. Pizarro dangles around one man in the offensive zone. Keeps his skate still on. He shoots. It's saved nicely there by the Blackhawks netminder. He goes skate to stick. He nearly goes around the Blackhawks netminder. It's still loose. Still in the blue paint. Flicked up. It's caught in the pads. Oh, and now the Blackhawks come pouring in. That puck was loose. And the Blackhawks come pouring in. And what they think is a defense of their goaltender there. And the Blackhawks bench not happy about it. Unclear exactly who they might be yelling at, but in any event, Blackhawks will go to the box for that late stick action. So it should be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. But we'll see exactly what happens. 4 skaters on the ice for the Blackhawks. Strange that the face-off is coming outside the zone. In any event, so it is. 2 minutes on the board. The Stars win the power play face-off and pour into the offensive zone. No word yet coming from the booth or the scorer's table exactly as to why that puck was dropped outside the zone. But when we get an answer for you, we'll share it with you. Puck does come out of the offensive zone for the Stars. It's Pizarro tracking back to pick up that puck and going point to point with Schulman. Schulman on the forehand sends that puck up through the neutral zone. He finds Coronati into the offensive zone. Coronati leaves that puck there, but it's going to leave the zone, and so the Stars will have to do the same. Schulman still on the puck. He dumps in and he's offside there. And so it's going to be a face-off. It's going to come all the way down into the Stars' end there. Judged to be intentionally offside with 8:26 left to go in this second half. 1:25 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. Stars win that ensuing faceoff over toward the half wall. It's sent down to the end boards, and Schulman will pick it up there. Schulman has Bizarro waiting at the near half wall. Sends it cross ice, hits a stick. It's picked up by the Stars, and now it's Zimich skating with speed, taking a heavy hit there into the offensive zone. The Stars will have to reset through Nicolaitis, and so it'll be a face-off at center ice here after the heavy hit on Zimich. Well, the Blackhawks definitely happy to take some numbers here and do some heavy hitting when they find those numbers. It'll be Russo at center ice. He's got Fauci and Fisher out there as forwards with him. Gorloff and Viscoso as defenders. It'll be the Stars gaining center ice and dumping that puck in. The Blackhawks will pick it up here in the near corner and thread it up to the near half wall. Blackhawks able to get that puck up and out of the zone. 7:48 left to go here in the second half as the Stars will turn to pick up the puck. Puck sits at the end wall. Stars jamming out of the zone. Blackhawks, though, happy to kill off this man disadvantage for the next 37 seconds in the neutral zone and the offensive zone. It's now the Stars picking up the puck at their own end boards. Gorloff on the puck there. He sends that puck all the way up, just out of the reach, though, of Fauci, who'll get to work on the forecheck. Forces a pass early. Now the Blackhawks try to break into the offensive zone. Instead, it's Russo tracking back to pick up the puck. 15 seconds left to go in the man advantage as Russo uses the boards to work that up toward Fisher. Fisher delays. He shoots in. It's saved nicely there by the Blackhawks goaltender. It's the Stars sending that net front. Comes all the way through the slot and now out of the zone as the Blackhawks look to set up a breakaway. Viscoso taken out of the play there as he had touched the puck. We tick under 7 minutes left to go. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. It's Russo on the puck. Russo tries to send that puck up and out of the zone, and he does do so through Fisher. Fisher dumps in. The Stars will make a change here. All 5 players off the ice. It's Farrow out there as the Stars complete their change. Farrow forces a dump in, and the Blackhawks will make a partial change as they do. Zimich on the puck now behind his own net, skating with speed through his defensive zone. Zimich able to curl around one man. He looks to pass, and he finds Schulman into the offensive zone. Schulman takes a shot. He hits a skate. The puck goes wide. The Blackhawks will pick it up now, and Zimich able to body his man. A little bit of payback there as his man had touched the puck. And Schaefer now picking up right in front of the scorer's table and jamming that puck farther. Schulman tries to get that puck deep. He's got a stick in the way, and the Blackhawks send it right out of the zone. And with about 6 minutes left to play here in the second half. It's Pizarro picking up the puck. He finds Schaefer. Schaefer works that over toward Schulman. Schulman dumps that puck in. And now it's Zimich to pick up the puck at the end boards. He's able to back check the puck off his man. Nearly sends it net front. Instead, though, the Blackhawks come away with it. Blackhawks on the puck. Low in their zone. They work it over toward Polisi, do the Blackhawks. Polisi has the puck. He sends that up to the slot, and the Blackhawks there first, and now they break out of their zone. Zimich gets all the way back on defense, and the Blackhawks dump in. 5:33 left to play here in the third period, or the second half, I should say, even though third period's on the board. Onward we go. Polisi picks up the puck at his own blue line, and then tries to thread that up to the neutral zone. Rolling puck does eventually find Pizarro. Pizarro loads up. He has his stick lifted, but he'll pick it up at the end boards. Will Pizarro. He throws it to the top of the slot. It comes up to Gorloff. Look out. Gorloff shoots. He hits a body. He picks up the rebound. He sends that deeper for Polisi. Polisi delays. Tries to send that back up to the point. Blackhawks in the way, and so it'll be Farrow tracking back to his own zone with 5 minutes even left to play here in the second half. You'll just have to give me a standing objection on third period versus second half there, Midnight Sports viewers, as the puck comes into the offensive zone. It's Fisher now sending it to net front. Nobody home for the Stars. The Blackhawks will send that out of the zone once again. It's Viscoso tracking back on the puck. He's got the puck there. He gets bodied into the glass, does Viscoso, and then he takes his own man out as the Stars will break the other way. Stars work that puck wide. Skating into the offensive zone now are the Stars through Gorloff. Gorloff looks to pick up the puck again. He bodies his man to the side and then dumps it in deeper for Fisher, who tries to turn it net front. Instead, though, Blackhawks in the way, and they have the puck in the near corner to the Blackhawks. That puck's touched by Coronati, but it does come out of the zone. The Blackhawks into the offensive zone, but offside there with 4:12 left to go here in the second half. Still Blackhawks 3, Stars 2. Well, faceoff's going to come just outside the Stars zone, and it'll be Nikolaitis at the dot. He wins that forward, but without possession. The Blackhawks gain the line. They dump on in. 4:06 left to play here at EJ Murray. It's Fauci now at the near corner trying to work that puck up and out of the zone. Viscoso in for help. Puck rolls over toward Nikolaitis and Viscoso. Puck now rolls to the net front. Coronati there to shepherd that puck out of the zone. Russo there for support. Stars will have to turn and pick up the puck in their own end. Nikolaitis on the puck there at the half wall. Puck rolls toward Viscoso. Viscoso picks it up on the forehand, threads that up toward Russo. Russo takes it off the glass and gets that puck out of the zone. 3:33 left to go here in the second half as the Stars try to set it up again in their own zone. It's Viscoso working that puck up toward a curling Fauci. Fauci has the puck poked off his stick. Blackhawks will come right back the other way. Nikolaitis, though, curls back for the puck and tries to leave it there for Russo. Blackhawks have the puck momentarily. Fauci's able to dump that in the zone. It's sent right back out of the zone, though, by the Blackhawks, who pick it up at their own blue line. They hit some traffic in the neutral zone, but they break into the offensive zone offside. 3:04 left to go here in the second half. In a moment to remind you that next weekend, Midnight Sports will have all the coverage for you from Great Neck, Long Island, as the Stars take on the Bruins at 10:15 a.m. on Saturday, and then head down to Pennsylvania for an EJ doubleheader against the Genesis Hockey Club at 9:40 and 2:55 p.m. on Sunday. Puck drop there, won by the Stars forward, but without possession. We tick under 3 minutes left to play here in the second half. And the Blackhawks nearly had a back post shot there. Instead, the puck rolls wide, and so it'll be the Stars picking it up, trying to send that out of the zone to the Stars. It comes up to the blue line. They go point to point, the Blackhawks do, and dump that puck in deeper. Blackhawks now content to kill off as much of this game as they can in the offensive zone. It's the Blackhawks on the puck at the near circle. They can't pull the trigger on a shot, but the puck rolls in the circle, and now they send it up to the high slot. The Blackhawks dance in there in the low slot. They shoot, goes wide of the cage, does that shot, and so the Blackhawks will have to reset. Instead, though, the Stars get there first. They skate that up to the blue line, but not out. The Stars will have to turn. 2:17 left to go here in the second half, as the Stars would love to get this into the offensive zone and get a goal, but barring that, they'd love to get in the offensive zone so they can get a sixth skater on the ice as we tick toward just 2 minutes left to go in this game. It's the Blackhawks, though, cutting out the threat in the neutral zone. Bizarro track back to watch his man. That shot comes in, and Diatelli is able to kick it aside. Ensuing shot goes wide. 1:53 left to go in this game. Blackhawks keep the puck in the offensive zone. Blackhawks dump it deeper at the end boards. They're there looking for something net front again. Puck hits the side of the cage. It's Schaefer there first. Schaefer looks up ice. That pass hits a skate, and then it's just going to roll in there on Diatelli, who has it under the leg pads. And so we get a stoppage in play with 1:37 left to go here in the second half. It's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Now it'll be Nikolaitis to take this drop at the far dot. He wins that and sends it on over and out of the zone through Coronati, who returns the pass to Viscoso. Russo touches that farther. Now Nikolaitis pours in on the forecheck. Nikolaitis able to get to that puck, but he can't send it over to Fisher just yet. Blackhawks try and jam that out of the zone. The Stars now pinching to keep the puck in the zone. Coronati does a good job of that as the puck just sits in the dot. The Blackhawks do eventually get it, and they jam it off the glass. 1:07 left to go. That puck's not going to roll across the end line. It does finally, but icing was waved long before that. And so onward we play. Just 60 seconds left to go in this game. Stars come away with the puck in their own end. They've got the Blackhawks all over them, though, as the Blackhawks throw a shot in, hit the side of the cage, and Diatelli. Diatelli did well to get in front of that puck. It rolls all the way to the far point. Ensuing shot rolls in, stick to side by Diatelli. Stars have 43 seconds left to even this one up. Stars work that puck up to center ice. It's now Russo into the offensive zone. Diatelli leaves the ice. Stars get a sixth skater out there. It's Nikolaitis throwing that in the front. Comes up to Coronati. Puck hops over his stick. It's Viscoso keeping the zone. Blackhawks, though, eventually able to play that out of the zone. It should go for an icing. It does with 22.7 seconds left to go. It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, looks like a timeout was called on the ice. So in case you didn't see the graphic before, you can look at it now. It's next weekend. The Stars taking on the Great Neck Bruins on Saturday. That's an LIHLQ game at 10:15 a.m. And on Sunday, the Stars stay on the road and head on down to Montgomery County, PA to take on the Genesis Hockey Club. And those games are at 9:40 a.m. and 2:55 p.m. And subject to carrier restrictions, Midnight Sports will have all the coverage for you right here. But before that, we've still got 22.7 seconds left to go in this one. The Stars will get you reset. They have an offensive zone draw upcoming. Pulled Diatelli. You'd expect him to stay pulled here for the sixth skater as the Stars try to tie this one up. There's a long huddle at the Stars bench. Now the buzzer goes, calling the players back to the ice. This has been quite the hockey game. The Stars really pushing in this one to try and even it up. Both teams have played very well here today. It's been a fitting hockey game to cap off your weekend right here on Midnight Sports. Stars come over the boards. Looks like it's going to be Fisher, Nicolaitis, Schulman, Pizarro, Viscoso, and Zimmich. Well, those are the six skaters for the men in blue out there for the Stars. 22.7 left. Zimmich over at the near dot. He wins that face-off back. The Blackhawks get there. They flick it out of the zone. Viscoso will turn to pick up the puck at center ice. He works that puck up into the offensive zone, but without possession. The Blackhawks happy to fire that up to the point. It's not out just yet. Zimmich finds, and the score. Oh, my gosh. Zimmich finds Fisher, and the Stars score with 6 men on the ice and 8.2 seconds left. Oh, Fisher able to send that home on a turnaround one-timer. And it's a whole new hockey game here at E.J. Murray as Fisher finds the back of the net for the second time tonight. Zimmich worked the puck out to the slot for him. And with 8.2 left to go, it's the Stars 3, the Blackhawks 3. Ensuing puck drop just sits between the players' skates there. Now the Stars through Pizarro, pour in Pizarro. Seeing visions of being the hero here, there as he nearly fired that one in from the blue line. Instead, that's going to be the end of the second half for the Stars. And we should be going to overtime here at E.J. Murray. Well, E.J. rules will tell you that overtime is a 4-on-4 affair for the first 5 minutes, and if still tied thereafter, it's a 3-on-3 hockey game. Thereafter, and if still tied at that point in the EJ regular season, it's officially a tie thereafter. You can see here's the replay of the tying goal as the puck just put in the back of the net there by Fisher. Wonderful turnaround one-time shot by him as Zimmich was able to find him right there and thread the needle into the back of the net. Well, this Stars team has a flair for the dramatic. There's no doubt about it. And we'll see what they can do here as 5 minutes are put on the board for this first overtime period. Now, the 4 skaters for the Stars are going to be Zimmich, Coronati, Viscoso, and Pizarro. Diatelli resumes his rightful place there in the blue paint after a stellar game from him. He's got an overtime period or two in front of him. Stars win that faceoff. It's Pizarro coming into the offensive zone. He'll dump it in there. Puck goes to the end boards. It'll be the Blackhawks trying to send that puck out of the zone. Instead, Viscoso sends it in. Deflection on net by Zimmich. Saved nicely by the Blackhawks. They send that puck out of the zone, but only so far as Viscoso and then Pizarro dumps it on in. Zimmich on the forecheck. That puck sits in the corner. Blackhawks send that up to the point. Not out just yet. Coronati on the puck. He'll go point to point looking for Viscoso. Just a little bit out of his reach. So now Viscoso will have to track back on the puck. Viscoso picks up the puck there. He sends it up toward Pizarro. The puck rolls off his stick, and now the Blackhawks look to the puck into the offensive zone and find some zone time for themselves. It's the Blackhawks unable to get to the puck first as the Stars send that up and out of the zone. Stars will be able to make a change out of this, at least 2 of their 4 skaters. It's Coronati getting in the way of that pass. Schulman now on the ice. He'll track back behind his own net. Schulman delays there, dances around one man, and now breaks out of his own zone. A one-man breakout machine is Schulman right now as he comes into the offensive zone. He shoots, he hits a body, it goes wide, and he looks to pick up the puck at the end boards as the Stars complete their change. It's Nikolaitis on the puck now. Nikolaitis runs into some traffic in the far corner, and he'll jam up the puck with his stick there as the officials telling them to move it. 4 players in on that puck. Schulman tries to escape to the weak side of the ice with the puck. He does. Schulman has it at the end boards momentarily. Blackhawks, though, able to send that puck up and out of the zone. Now Gorloff tracks back. He's got a man on him, and he sends it wide over toward Schaefer. Schaefer on the puck. He'll curl in his own zone, and he's on the backhand is Schaefer trying to get that puck up and out of the zone. Skate gets in the way initially, but now it'll be Nikolaitis who streaks in the offensive zone. Nikolaitis tries to go around his man. He's got 3 Blackhawks around him. Blackhawks pinch in, but Schaefer on the puck sends that in deeper. It's the Blackhawks now picking up the puck. We're going to get a call here, though, on the Blackhawks for a cross check. And so the Blackhawks in overtime will go down a man and have a defensive zone draw upcoming. Well, it'll be 4-on-3 hockey here with 3:05 left to go in the first overtime period. Simic at the dot. He wins that face-off to Pizarro. Pizarro on the puck there. He sends that up to Fisher. Fisher shoots, looking for the Hattie. It's sticked aside by the netminder for the Blackhawks. Simic first to the puck. Leaves it for Nikolaitis. Nikolaitis on the puck. Tight angle shot. Rubbed off the puck momentarily, but he works it up toward Fisher. Fisher again loads up. Hits a stick. That's going to go up into the netting. And so with 2:49 left to go here in the first overtime period, it's an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Simic at the dot. Looks to work that toward Pizarro. And the Blackhawks come away with it. They go behind the net. Pinching in was Nikolaitis, forcing the pass. Pizarro tries to settle that rolling puck. He sends that in deeper for Simic. Simic looking toward the slot, trying to find a teammate who's open. He's on the backhand. He curls for Pizarro. Pizarro works that back over toward Fisher. Fisher on the puck. He finds Simic with the pass. Simic again finds Pizarro. Pizarro with some open ice in front of him. On the forehand, he shoots, and it's saved nicely there by the Blackhawks goaltender. With 2:26 left to go here in the first overtime period. It's 1:22 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. It'll be Simic at the dot. Nikolaitis, Fisher, and Pizarro out there with him. Simic has an overhand position on the draw. Wins it on the backhand over toward Pizarro. Pizarro gets rubbed out of the play, but the long stick, he still was able to send that puck up toward a teammate, but it does eventually leave the zone, and Fisher tracks back for the puck. Stars have cleared the zone. A lot of open ice. It's 4-on-3 hockey out there as Simic stalks into the zone. Simic there, tries to send that to the slot. It's Nikolaitis, a backhander, nearly finds the streaking Simic. Instead, the Stars will just have to delay and wait as they set it up at the point. Shot comes in off Pizarro, takes a deflection there off a stick, and it's gloved easily by the Blackhawks goaltender. And so with 1:55 left to go here in the overtime, number 1, it is an offensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars as they'll make a change. Still 51 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. Puck's dropped, sits at the dot, and then it's kicked deeper by the Blackhawks who try and get that puck out of the zone. It's Coronati first to it, though, at the near half wall. He's got a man on him. Some aggressive forechecking there by the Blackhawks. See the puck come on down. Puck's now loose here in the near corner, and the Blackhawks will break out of the zone. It's the Blackhawks in a 1-on-2 breaking into the offensive zone. Viscoso does well to skate with his man and force him to dump that puck in deeper. It's now the Stars looking to break out. 24 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Stars. They'll have to reset in their own zone. Viscoso for Coronati. And now Viscoso for Fauci. As that puck goes over toward the Stars bench, sits there momentarily. It'll be Nikolaitis on the puck, trying to work that up toward Coronati. Coronati will dump in, Fauci and Nicolaitis will give chase. It'll be Nicolaitis there first. Leaves it for Fauci. Fauci curls with the puck. He gets it onto his forehand. His stick is tied up. And now we're back to 4-on-4 hockey as the penalty's been cleared and killed by the Blackhawks. Blackhawks come right back the other way in the neutral zone. They streak into the offensive zone, do the Blackhawks. They set up. They try and shoot. They hit a body. Nice block there by Viscoso. Viscoso leaves it for Nicolaitis. Nicolaitis on the puck, streaking out of his zone. 45 seconds left to go in overtime number 1 here as Nicolaitis delays with the puck so the Stars can make a change. Nicolaitis goes around one man, around two. He's on the 480, shoots it, saved there by the Blackhawks. It'll be Schaefer throwing the ensuing rebound in deep, and now it's the Blackhawks with a mini break. Viscoso trying to get back. He dives for the puck. It's a goal there for the Blackhawks on the breakaway. Well, that'll do it for the Stars here in overtime. A valiant effort by them as they tied it up late and nearly took this one. Instead, it'll be the Blackhawks walking away with the victory here today. A great effort from the Stars, and they can take that momentum with them into the next set of games. Well, we've gone final here from E.J. Murray. It's the Blackhawks 4, the Stars 3 in overtime. Thank you so much for joining us here on Midnight Sports. We'll see you next weekend, but until then, stay safe.